Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program version 1.0.38789432226 or whatever. This is whatever's out right now. It's the 1.0 release, 1.0 something. I don't remember the numbers. Don't care. So we are going. Last episode we took off, went up, parachuted, came back down. We got some science. So let's go spend it. Oop, wrong building. Right here. Now we got 31.6 science, and how expensive are things? Oh, 5. Alright, this is going to give us a Mark 1 cockpit, which is a flyer cockpit. Oh, we're going to get Science Junior. Now I looked over some of these things before. What this does is you can use this kind of like the goo to get more science. Communitron's an antenna, and that's a stack decoupler. So we're going to research that, if not only for the doohickey. Now, why is this one shaped like a parachute? Oh, a heat shield. Micro landing strut. Radial mount parachute. That's why. How much is this? 15? Let's get this. So we get, oh. We don't have any, yeah we do, that's a fuel tank right there. Okay, let's get that. And then I want this bigger fuel tank. So we're going to research that. It's going to give us a liquid fuel engine to swivel. A thumper, which is a bigger solid booster, it's BACC, and then a regular size fuel tank. And then there's the ones that I'm accustomed to right there, the T400s. Alright, there's struts, which we really aren't going to need yet. But I want to get this also for the radial mounted parachute. And it'd be nice to have some landing struts. Yeah, that's definitely going to be next. How much more? We got 1.6, so we got to go do a couple missions. And we got to get some more research. Let's see. Alright, escape the atmosphere and orbit Kerbal. These are two things that were not cool. Well, we probably could piece together some kind of funky contraption to do so, but we're not actively really ready for it. So let's go back to the VAB and see what we can't figure out, because we've got a few other little things that we can do. We can go above 7,500, set a distance record of 5,000 meters, land distance from KSC, and we got to set a speed record of above 750. So if we can get above 750 and above 7,500 meters, then we should be good. So we can take this guy out. Let's see what we've got now. Now we've got the Mark 1, and then this one, which is for a plane, but we don't have any wings yet for it. So, but we can use engines now. We'll throw a couple fuel tanks on there. And then we'll go to, let's see, LVT-45. I remember using that quite often. One of them swivels and pivots the thing, and one doesn't. But considering that, let's see, max thrust, 168 and 200. Crash it. They used to have a fuel consumption. I don't see it anymore. Oh, right mouse button's more information. There we go. Alternator, engine, propellant, liquid fuel, 6.577 per second. That's at maximum. 6.57. And what's this one? This one is 5.7, 6.5. Well, we'll just go ahead and go with this one. There we go. Now, I don't know. Hopefully, because we don't have struts, so we're probably going to lose that $1,000 engine. But we'll see how it goes. All right. We got a stack decoupler. We could, yeah, let's do that. Let's use a stack decoupler. And then let's go with the engine again. There we go. I'm thinking here. Well, no, we don't have to do that. Alright, backtracking. Let's just put 2 fuel pods on there. Or we'll put 1 fuel pod on there. Then we'll go with the stack decoupler. No, wait, give me our engine. I need an engine. And then we'll go with the stack decoupler. There we go. And now we'll go with a couple of these. Oops, that looks small. 2, 3. Yeah, we'll go with 3 of them. We might go ahead and get this sucker into orbit. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll use that same. Let's use this other one. Oh, we need this one's got more thrust. More thrust. We did pick up the hammer, which is the normal solid fuel boosters, but we don't have any way to break them away. Yeah, we don't have any way to break them off. We've got our parachute on there. All right, so yeah. We need... Here, let's just scrap it. Let's go with... Let's put that on there. We got to 69 on the last one, which was this little flea. We could try it with a solid fuel booster. Let's go to the, let's do this. Now that we've got them, let's use one of them so that we can eject this, and then it'll be just our pod coming down. Alright. Yeah, because if we can get a little bit more science, we can get them struts. Once we can get them struts, then we can put these on and we can eject them off of the ship. And then we can really plan for a go into space orbit type deal. Now, you could probably set up something out of this to do it right now, but I want to do it right. I don't want to just jerry rig it all together. Because like you could throw a few of these on there and, you know, go way far. But we're going to try this and see what happens here. Let's go to science. We'll put us a little one. We only want one. We're going to put us a little thingamabob out here. No, we can't put it there. It's the door. We'll put it right there. That shouldn't ought to interfere too much with anything. We'll take these guys. Alright, one thing I see we got to do. We got to do it just... I wonder if you could do the empty fuel tanks now. You used to be able to do empty fuel tanks, or there was a way. I thought that they were talking about adding it in. There we go. Yes, you can. So you just right click on it, brings up the fuel, you can then remove the fuel. I just want this for structure. And then I'll take and put this on there, like so. And then that'll give me somewhere to put my science doodads. And we're going to put 2 of them on there like so. And we're going to put 2. Ooh, well, I could have just done this. Oh, wow. Come on, Zane. Why aren't you thinking there, buddy? Yeah, we'll just get rid of that. Put that on there. Hopefully that won't break when it lands. I don't think it will. Alright, and then we'll put 2 of them on there like so. And that'll give me the science bay. And then 2 of the mystery goos. Okay, that'll work. Alright, let's launch. Let's make sure everything's right first though. Boom. Then gets rid of everything and then parachutes down. There we go. Now this is staging, by the way. You can move this stuff around anywhere you want to. And this is the order of things that when you hit the space bar, what's going to happen. When I hit the space bar, it's going to ignite this engine. When that engine burns out, if I hit the space bar again, it's going to process this stage, which is 1, and it's going to decouple all of this. Everything that highlights under the green, that's going to decouple from this, and all of this is going to fall away, and I'm going to have this and this right here only flying, or just floating, however much force it's using, whichever direction it's going. Then when I hit this, it's going to pop the parachute. Alright, so this is going to be ILV2. We are going to save it, and now we are going to launch it. Alright, so let's see here. First of all, let's get Jebediah Kerman to do an EVA. We're going to right click on him. We're going to tell him to do an EVA report from out here, and I want him to... I'm going to get 0, 0, 0. So we're not going to do an EVA report from in there. We will do a crew report. Oh well, he's got to be inside, I would reckon, in order to do a crew report. So there we go. We got a crew report. We can save that. And now we can take our little doodad right here and we can observe the materials bay. And I'm going to try and transmit this back because this is, we haven't done this yet. So if you go to the transmit data button, transmit all, it's probably going to kill our juice. Yep, there it goes. Look at it. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, so we got all of it. We're going to, we comes 2 of 12. We're going to stop. Now we are going to, well, we can't activate that now. All right, well, let's go. 3, oh, we got to hit Z. 3, 2, 1, launch. Let's see if we get the 750 meters per second on this one. From the surface, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Oh yeah, we're gonna get it. There goes that. Oh, we did. We barely beat it. Now we started slowing down. We got over the 7,500. Bing, bing. All right. So now let's. Oh, let's try it. We got to try it. EVA. I need to upgrade. So we got 18, 19. Oh, we got over 20,000 meters this time. A lot better than the 9. All right, so we can get rid of that. All right. So there's a way to fast forward. I think that's it. There we go. We'll come down like a bullet. We're going to pop our parachute, which is going to turn us around. Now I'm going to test it, because it used to be you had to slow down your warp, or it would break the parachute. I want to see if it's going to break the parachute anymore. I'm pretty sure that's something they would have focused on for the release. Now we're way over here this time instead of over by the thing. So we actually got a little kick off to the side while we were going because I forgot to set the SAS initially, which is done by hitting T, by the way. And the RCS is handled with R. So we're coming down, we're coming down. Now we can try and see if we can get some science with these. We're going to get a little, so we'll keep it. We're going to do another crew report. There's another 3.5. We're going to keep it. We're coming down. Yeah, this is the boring part. I'll slow it down right as we break up about 500 meters. Or no, didn't need to. Fantastic. So they fixed the parachutes. Used to be your parachute had a chance, a really good chance. If you were in time warp, the parachute would break off. Now we're not really falling as fast as you might think. We were under time warp. Means basically we were going at like 4 times speed. All right, so let's go back and let's recover the vessel. See how much science we got. All right, we got 9 science for that. Plus our parts, I'm sure, and our crew. Now, did we get the other stuff that we... Monopropellant mystery goo, Science Junior, Communitron, 16 parachute, Mark 1 command pod. So the things that we ejected, we still lost. 6 parts, 1 resource recovered, 4.3 kilometers from 97.8% value. Fantastic. So we're good there. Jebediah didn't get any experience. Why does he get no experience gain? Huh. We'll hit done. Let's see if that gives us enough to buy anything. How much we got? 9.7? No, we need 18 or 15. And this is the one that I want next for the struts. So we need 15. All right, so let's back out. Let's go look at this and see if there's any other ones. Nope, we got to escape the atmosphere. Does it tell us how high? 70,000 meters. All right, we got to figure out a way to get above 70,000 meters and then come down. All right, we're not going to bother with trying to orbit yet. Well, we might. We'll take the mission just in case. All right, so I guess trying to do it right and get struts and all that other stuff isn't going to work because I don't know. I guess we could go fly around, but yeah. So let's start over. We got our command pod. Whoops, shift. Got our command pod and our parachute and our antenna. So let's go with a couple fuel tanks. We'll do 1, 2. No, let's do 1 in a rocket. We'll use this guy. Now let's go with a decoupler. And then we need some more fuel tanks. 1, 2, 3, and I don't know what it's going to take to get us out of orbit, but we're going to try 3. Okay, and now we need some boosters, so we can go with... I don't like using these without being able to break them off. That's what sucks about it. There's so much weight. I know what we can do though, is we can go 2, give me an engine, we'll use this engine, we'll use another decoupler, there we go, so we'll play it smart, go to some fuel, put a couple fuel tanks on there. There we go. Now we can break them away. We put them on there, right click this guy, empty the fuel, empty the oxidizer, right click this guy, empty the fuel, empty the oxidizer. That'll make it a little lighter too. Now we can go to these guys and we can set up 4 of them. And we can just deadbolt them on there. Basically. I got snapped grid on? No. Let's put snapped grid on. There we go. That helps you get things aligned properly. Alright, there's that. Alright, and is this a fuel tank or a science bay? So let's do this. Let's take that off. Let's go into science. Let's put a science bay because we're going to get high enough to where we want to use that science bay. And then I can take a couple of these guys, put them on there, because this is all going to maintain. If I have to, I'll give it a little bit of fuel when we're coming down to try and land it softly, but I shouldn't have to. But we'll see. All right, hopefully that can get us to 18,000 meters. So we're going to save this as LV3. We'll hit save. Looking good. We could have done double stacks of these. These are going to get really hot because they're so close to the intake, to the engine. But hopefully they won't explode. We'll find out. Launch pad can support vessels heavier than 18 tons. I always read till the max. 19.72. Unable to launch. 18 tons. We got 19.72. How do I update the launch pad? Okay, right there it tells you got too much. 19 of 18. Okay, well. How much is that going to drop it? Too much still. So now we're down to 18.6. So we've got to drop 0.6 tons. Alright, let's take these and we'll do 3. Alright, maybe that's enough. That's enough. That barely gets us in there. 15.6, 16, 17. I guess these weigh 3 tons each. So we could try this. How much does this guy weigh? $18.6, 15.5. So they're only 0.6 tons, so that's not going to be enough. So let's drop these guys down just a hair because they look a little too high. There we go. Now I'm sure that they'll drop when the decoupler releases. So we've got 3 and then this. Wait, what's up? 2 and then 1. That's 3. I hate when they split like that. And then we break the decoupler and fire this guy. That's going to fire that rocket that's inside that decoupler. It'll fire for a little bit. Okay, so let's do this. We don't need this. What we need is to take these and put these up here, like so. And then we can take this guy off, put a decoupler. Oh, this is so much fun. You can sit for hours building these ships. Then we need another fuel tank. Whoops. Fuel tank added to that one. That brought us up to 14.1. We can take this guy. Now we can use the 4. 17.1 and we're under 18. So we've got 0.9 tons coverage clearance. So okay, we're good to go. So we got our 4 initials, our boosters going to go off. Then when they're done, we're going to decouple and then ignite this engine that's under this, which has 2 tanks of fuel to burn. And hopefully that'll get us above 18,000 feet. So we're going to save it. We're going to try launching it now. This time we're going to be smart. We're going to hit the T button off to start. That way we go straight up. We're not trying to do any fancy gravity turns, get into orbit and all that other stuff. I'm trying to get above 18,000 meters. Go straight up and then come straight down if I can. Hopefully I can get above that. Last time with just, a little bit, just one of these guys, we got to, what was it, 20,000? So, or actually we got to get above 70,000. So I don't think this is going to quite make it, but we're going to find out. So let's hit Z. Actually, we don't need, yeah, but let's go ahead and set it. And let's bring up our fuel. We can see our solid fuel boosters as the engines burn down. Hopefully they won't overheat. We are ready to take off in 3, 2, 1, launch. Come on, get up there. Nope, 17,000, 18,000. We lost a lot of it because of the instability of the vessel, though. They've changed quite a bit on this. That was actually pretty cool. All right, so let's use this. We can get some science out of it at least. Ooh, 22 science. That's going to give us our thingies at least. We're going to keep that's another 5 science. We're going to do a crew report. That's going to give us another 5 science. I wonder what this one will do. Will we get any more? Oh, yes, we will. Another 9 science. All right. So we got some science. That's all that matters. We can now come home and how far are we? 16,000. We can pop the parachute. We're no heavier than we were a little bit ago, so this will be a safe landing. Unless we like land on a building maybe, but I don't think we're going to. We're going to land around in here somewhere. You can see that little tiny string. That little tiny string that comes up and connects. Oh boy. Come on. 8,000, 840, 82, 81, 80, 79, 78, 77, 76, 75, 74, 73, 72, 71, 70. Once we get down to a little about 500 or so. Now you can hit this and automatically abort, and it just aborts the mission. But that ain't fun. Lights, gears, and brakes. I don't think we have any brakes. Brake! Brake! So we're going to bring it down, and then we're going to use that research, and then we'll be able to get struts, which will improve certain aspects, like dropping solid rocket boosters and these other fuel boosters and things like that. They really help a lot. Or but they'll also add the ability to land. Actually, it's decouplers that I want, and those are struts. Struts just let you land. They give you like landing legs, basically. They're landing struts, which will be nice for this because we won't have to worry so much about this thing hitting the ground so bad and exploding. You'll have struts to kind of shock absorb a little bit. Come on, baby. Don't bust. Just set her down nice and gently. Good job. All right, let's recover. We should get quite a bit of science, 40 or 50 science, at least 40. 47. Fantastic. We recovered some stuff. All right, we're done. So now we can go into the science bay. And we need this one for struts, landing struts, and the side parachutes, which means that we can now use multiple parachutes. We can put a heat shield. That way when we do get out and try and come back in, we'll have a heat shield to save us, because you can take a lot of fire damage. It'll burn up your parachutes. So stability, I'm not too... What is that? Oh, there's the radial decoupler. I actually do want that. All right. So how much do we have? 14.4, 45, 45, 45, 45, and 45. We will probably get that one next for the fuel, and then we can get this one for the launch pad stability enhancers and the struts, which are really nice. This is for building airplanes, which we will have to do the land speed record eventually. So is this one. This is the inline cockpit, reaction wheel. And this one is, gives us our first probe, the Stay Putnik Mark 1. Gives us rechargeable battery packs, which are awesome. 2 hot thermometer, and it gives us the DTS M1 comms unit, which is the secondary type of antenna, I believe. Yep, second type of antenna. So first priority definitely there, so that we can get these bigger fuel tanks, and then we also get these little LV909s, which are just smaller, lighter engines. All right, so we have completed a couple missions. We have taken off and drastically failed in trying to control that vehicle that time. I just let it go. I guess apparently it was too much power behind it. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not quite certain. New aerodynamic system is going to mean that we're going to have to learn how to fly again instead of just letting it go like we used to do. I want to figure out how to go to the, ooh, there we go. Launch pad. Launching auto new ships, field clear, go to astronaut complex, close, launch, edit, delete, mission flag, yes. I'm not seeing how to upgrade anything. So is it done in here maybe? Archives? No, no, no. I want to figure this out real quick before we end the episode. Astronaut complex, space plane hangar, administration building maybe. These are different strategies now. So yeah, I don't know how to, oh, you right click. Right click on it brings up the upgrade thing. I can upgrade this. Max vessel weight, if I upgrade it, it'll take us up to that. Now, it's only 75,000. I'm sure we can afford that. So let's go and look at it. See, it's just this little old, yeah. Let's upgrade it. Oh, oh, that's nice. I like it. I like it a lot. So now we've got a regular bi-directional vent or exhaust vent system and all that other cool stuff, just like a real launch pad. I wonder if it actually works, like when you launch, if it goes shh, and then smoke comes out that side too. That'll be cool. We'll find out in the next episode. If there's another episode, you guys have to like, comment, subscribe, and all that other good stuff. Give me some thumbs up on these videos. And if you're enjoying them, that way I know you want to keep seeing more of it. If you know, that's it. Just click the little thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Tell me what's cool. Tell me if you like the new changes. If you liked it better the old way. If you want this or want that or whatever. If you got an opinion about anything, you know, just leave a comment. Let me know. All right, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this. Have a great day.